Reversal. Rick brings the twist.
Reversals. Reversals are the glue, the nails, the nuts and bolts that hold your scene together. They are what offer an offer that you cannot refuse. They're the 10-yard completion when it's 3rd and 8, the walk-off homer in the bottom of the 9th. Without reversals, you have a dull, boring, lifeless script. With them, you have an elegant, energetic, engaging work that will be enjoyed by your readers and audiences alike. So think of reversals as, why, my dear, we do give a damn. Their why will always have Paris. Why your script is going to be great, it's going to be a contender, because reversals. So first, what is a reversal? A reversal is a point in the scene where the action and or the emotion takes an unexpected twist. That definition is so critical, I'm going to repeat it. A reversal is a point in the scene where the action and or the emotion takes an unexpected twist. You may not have heard the term before, but reversals, they're as old as drama itself. Aristotle discusses peripatida, or reversal of the situation, in chapter 11 of his Poetics. He writes, reversal of the situation is a change by which the action veers around to its opposite, subject to our rule of probability and necessity. In more modern times, the most sensational example of reversals are the Saturday morning serials that appeared in the movie theaters from the 30s through the 50s. These series used a simple technique to keep audiences returning week after week. At the end of each episode, the hero would appear hopelessly trapped with no way to survive. But at the beginning of the next week's episode, a new angle or story element appeared that saved the day and the hero. Seen anything similar lately? I bet you have. The original Star Wars is a great example, as was the Indiana Jones mission to find the Ark of the Covenant. Into trouble, out of trouble, scene to scene, sequence to sequence. And while these films may be the epitome of the cliffhanger structure, the structure is not exclusive to action-adventure movies. Nearly every Hollywood film in the last half-century uses this extraordinarily successful and effective formula. It doesn't matter if it's an action film, a drama, a romantic comedy. The Hollywood story structure applies to all genres. And the essence of this form, and you're way ahead of me here, is the reversal. So, how do you know when and where to use the reversal? First, let's discuss when to use them. The answer, apes, pun intended, the old joke about where the 800-pound gorilla sleeps, which is anywhere it wants to. Reversals can be at the beginning of a scene, the middle, or at the end. Generally, if a reversal is anywhere but the last part of a scene, there is another reversal coming. In a serious scene in Out of Africa, Karen meets with a doctor who tells her that she has syphilis. But there's a new but dangerous cure back in her own country of Denmark. It involves taking of arsenic. Her decision to return to Denmark at the end of the scene is the second reversal forced by the first. Now, most scenes have one prominent reversal. It generally takes place toward the end of the scene. Butch Cassidy, wanting to discuss the rules of a knife fight, or Ree Dolly in Winter's Bone, willing to be beaten within an inch of her life to save her family from being homeless. The reversal is the scene climax, and it signals a swift completion and transition to the next scene. So while writing the reversal for each scene is important, and you'd be surprised at how many scenes written by both amateur and professional screenwriters lack one, it's not always enough. Writing the most effective reversal possible often spells the difference between not bad and we have a deal. There are some definitive guidelines for writing great, effective reversals. Let's take a look at those. A great reversal changes the direction of the scene. Remember, we set up the scene in bridging in to lead the audience to think where that scene was heading, where the climax would be, then bam, we reverse that expectation. And pow, now the scene heads in a different but logical direction. And that happens whether it's Batman or Rick Blaine or Barbie. A great reversal changes the emotion of the main characters in that scene and or the audience. A great reversal is a surprise, but it's a logical surprise to the main characters in the scene and or the audience. Sometimes even the writer is surprised, and that's when you know you're into something good. A great reversal has an impact on what happens next. Maybe that impact isn't immediate, although it usually is, but maybe it's one or two scenes later. But like ripples in a pond, somewhere in that big circle, that reversal impacts those characters, the action, and the plot. Most importantly, a great reversal makes the audience anxious to keep going and discover what's going to happen next. Now, I could give you a long list of movies and scenes to study and to see great reversals, but whether it's seeing dead people or worrying about the countdown to a nuclear explosion that could end the world, the reversal is a requirement in every scene. Now, so the next time you watch a movie, pay attention. Focus on reversals. It will add greatly to your understanding of how to write a great scene. So tape that, put it on your corkboard, paste it on your daily writing calendar, that at least every 5 to 7 pages you must give your script that power, that energy, that rhythm of a reversal. It keeps the reader turning the pages, it keeps the audience in their seats, just to find out where that story is going and what's going to happen next.